Hey, I'm going to say something to those people in Los Angeles who have this nutty idea that Oakland is undesirable to be in and not the best place for the Raiders. Stop drinking, okay? Just please stop drinking. Someone, I don't know who, don't particularly care, but the tweet was stupid. And I was tagged on it, so I'm just going to use this video to respond to it rather than giving my money to Jack Dorsey and those guys at Twitter. The bottom line is this. When Brian McCarthy, public relations man from the National Football League, was here in Oakland for the NFL town hall meeting, he took a jog around through downtown Oakland and around the lake and back to his hotel. He remarked to me later that what he saw was absolutely beautiful, and he had heard about Oakland, but he had no idea how beautiful it really was until he went out and took a jog. So anybody that would say that the East Bay of the San Francisco Bay Area, of which Oakland is the capital, is an armpit, you're smoking, drinking, and absolutely crazy. Totally nuts. You've never been here, and if you were here, you didn't know where you were. There's no slums around here. And lest anyone chime in and say, oh, that's crazy, if you say we have slums here, you don't know what you're talking about. You didn't grow up in Chicago or New York or Cleveland or any other place where there are neighborhoods that are truly dilapidated, completely dilapidated, with housing that would never even withstand the lightest of earthquakes here, like say 4 on the Richter scale. Forget it. Forget it. Oh, and then while we're talking about that, Los Angeles is such that it's very difficult to find a hotel that I want to stay in that looks decent. You have this enormous swath of neighborhoods that I would not want to be caught dead in. That even though they're not slums in the East Coast case, they're not exactly the coolest places to be either. And they have the ugliest stucco architecture I've ever seen in my entire life. Okay? I mean, you guys, you have palm trees, you have Rodeo. They're nice places in Beverly Hills, yes. But then you get out of that, and it's kind of like, oh, man, really? In Oakland, we have great places every place, not just the hills. We have Lake Merritt. We have a crown jewel area completely unmatched in anywhere in Los Angeles. Anywhere. So please, just shut your pie hole with this stuff, okay? I don't know where you guys are getting it from, but see a therapist. Have the therapist, take the stuff out of your brain that's making you think this way about what you think this place is, that in point of fact you've never been to and never lived in. And if you did and you left, you're crazy to leave. Just saying, okay? Or, okay, maybe you were in a position where you found land that was cheap someplace and wanted to start a family. I get that. It's a little expensive here, okay? And you could sell your $1 million house and get a lot of home for less, say, somewhere in Florida or Georgia or South Carolina. I understand that. But that doesn't mean that those places are more beautiful than here. Although, Fayetteville, Georgia has got some nice places, but I digress. Fayetteville, Georgia, and the Atlanta metropolitan area is much nicer than Los Angeles by comparison. I just have to tell you, it really is. So you guys in LA, look, beautiful women, you got that. But in terms of landscape and all that, knock it off. Give me a break.